Hello, my dear students. Are you excited for today's class? Yes, I know you're excited for today's class. I am also excited to teach you. So, once again, my dear students who are tuned in, okay, I welcome you all. My name is Paton, and together we learn. Okay, so today I have a exciting and a very interesting topic. Okay, a new chapter. We are beginning a new chapter. So today is the beginning of chapter 11, electricity. Okay, so this chapter is very important. It has got very important concepts. Okay, and the lesson is about electricity. So it's a very important lesson. Okay, for our day-to-day life also. Plus it has got some numericals also. So this lesson is very important. It's one of the chapters which carry a lot of mark also. So without much delay, okay, let us jump into the lesson and learn. Okay, so before I start the class, my request every now and then, okay, and especially if there are students who are tuning in for the first time, okay, I will request you all to open your notebook, grab a pen or a pencil and follow. Okay, because notes are given. Okay, these notes, whatever explanation is done here, should serve as a notes for you. So make good notes, study well and score good marks. Okay, that's what I wish for you all. So on this positive note, let's start our class. So in today's class, we will be discussing about charge, what is electric charge, and then quantization of charge. Okay, these three topics. So in detail and in thorough, I'll explain to you. So I promise you, okay, it will be worth your time. So you will learn something. Okay, you will learn definitely something. That is my assurance and that is my guarantee. So stick till the end and then learn. Okay, so let's start. So let us first start with what charge is. So let's define charge. So charge, okay, what is charge? So charge, C-H-A-R-G-E, charge. What is charge? So charge is a property of matter. Okay, my dear students, charge is a property of matter with which it attract or repel other. So charge is a property, P-R-O-P-R-T-Y. I have to always check my spelling because I am very weak in spelling. Charge is a property of matter with which it attracts or repel each other. So this is the definition of charge. Charge is a property of matter with which it attracts or repel each other. Okay, now in class 9 we have already learned about matter, okay, and the properties of matter. Chapter 1, matter in our surroundings, class 9. Okay, so there we have learned so many properties of matter. Okay, so there you have learned that matter has got mass, yes or no? You have also learned that matter has got volume. Okay, that matter has got space, matter occupies space. You have learned so many properties of matter from class 9 itself. Okay, now in class 10, learn one more important property of matter, which is charge. Matter also carries charge. Matter also possesses a very important property called charge. Okay, so matter possesses charge. Matter has got charge. Okay, so charge is a property of matter with which it attracts or repel each other. Okay, so remember that. Now because of this charge, matter exhibits electric effect and magnetic effect. Very important. Magnetic, let's just write effect. Okay, so note down this. Because of this charge, matter exhibits electric effect as well as magnetic effect. Okay, my dear students. So our interest for this lesson is this one. Okay, we'll be studying this is our topic. Our topic is electricity, so we'll be focusing on this. Okay, magnetic effect we'll focus in the next lesson. This is chapter 12. Okay, one specific chapter is there for magnetic effect of current. So we will be studying about magnetic effect in chapter 12. Okay, for this lesson we'll focus on electric effect. Okay, so because of charge, okay, matter exhibits electric effect and magnetic effect. Okay, so now let's move to the next topic, which is what is electric charge. I have just given you what charge is. Okay, so remember, you have to study this. Okay, this is important for building concept. My dear students, you have to build concept, build a strong concept of things. I repeat this again and again, but concept is king. If you know the concept, then there is no question which is difficult for you. But if you don't know the concept, you are memorizing, and if you memorize, it's a sad story for you. Okay, because every new question will be difficult for you. So understand the concept, and then you'll find that each question is easy. Okay, because you have a strong hold of the concept, isn't it? So remember, concept is very, very important. So this is important to build your concept. Remember what is charge. Okay, and what charge does to matter. Because of charge, matter exhibits electric effect as well as magnetic effect. So from this statement we come to know that, okay, that matter exhibits electric effect because of the presence of charge, and matter exhibits magnetic effect and electric effect because of the presence of charge. Okay, so now we'll define what electric charge is. Okay, from charge to specifically electric charge. Okay, so electric charge. What is electric charge? Electric charge. What is electric charge? Now see, studying should be easy. Okay, studying is easy, and you should know how to make it easy. Okay, so for which you have to keep on studying. Okay, if you want to make studying easier, okay, if you're thinking of a shortcut, then I'm sorry, my dear students, there is no shortcut for studying. You have to study and study, and then only those who study a lot, they will know that, oh, this should be studied like that. That comes to you only after you study. Without studying, even if you go and sit with a topper and tell them how they did it, okay, you won't learn anything. Though they may tell you, you will not know how to apply it. So remember, until and unless you sit down, you train your mind, you dedicate hours, the strategy will never work. Okay, if only it worked, then listening to the interviews of toppers, okay, we will also be passing in first and second rank, isn't it? But no, it doesn't work like that. Okay, you have to put time, you have to put effort, you have to put dedication, okay, and sincere prayer also. Okay, so these combos you need, or else no. So remember, okay, that smart study. Okay, electric charge. What is electric charge? See, we will smartly and cleverly, okay, define electric charge. But to be honest, the definition of electric charge and charge is 95% or 99% same. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna put a very fancy word here, and then that itself will be the definition of electric charge. Okay, what will it be? See, charge is a property of matter with which by which it attracts or repel each other. Now remember, electric charge and charge, the definition is 99% same. So what I will just do is that I'll just put one extra word, which is electric charge. Electric charge is a characteristic property of matter. There you go. Okay, this gesture is very common, isn't it? You know what this gesture is. See how easy is that? Okay, so what word did I add new? Just this word. Okay, characteristic. Okay, and this will drive your teacher to give you full mark, because the definition is different. Okay, by this word it is different. So this is how you can, okay, frame a new answer. This is just copy pasted from the definition of charge. Okay, just one extra word, characteristic. Okay, so electric charge is a characteristic property of matter. Simple, they are same. Okay, like I said, they are 99% same only. Okay, at least this part. Okay, now we'll write more. Of course, we'll write more. Okay, if you just write like this, marks will not be given. You may lose some marks, but this is not the complete answer. There is still 1 or 2 lines to write, and with that the answer will be completed. So electric charge is a characteristic property of matter. Okay, so there are 2 types of charge. There are 2 types of charges. Okay, what are they? 1, positive charge, and 2, negative charge. I hope you are writing down the notes. I'm going page wise. Okay, so you get a lot of notes, and my notes are these only, so you can always pause the video and take down the notes. Okay, remember that, because notes are very important. So we have 2 types of charges, positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge means plus charge, negative charge means minus charge. Okay, now how do matter get positive charge and how do matter get negative charge? Okay, if I ask you this question, anyone who can tell me how do matter get positive charge and how do matter get negative charge? Yes, matter get positive charge because of the presence of the positive particle, okay, which is called the proton. Okay, and matters get negative charge because of the presence of the negative particle, which is called electron. Yes, so positive charge is because of proton. Very important. Okay, and negative charge is because of the presence of electrons. So the presence of proton brings the positive charge and the presence of electron brings the negative charge. Is this clear? Simple, is it not? It's simple only. Okay, so remember this. Now yes, we are not done. Now we'll write some properties of electric charge. Okay, so properties of electric charge. Just write down the properties of electric charge. Properties of electric charge. Next, properties of electric charge. There are 2 properties of electric charge. Okay, or yeah, there are basically 2. So properties of electric charge. Number one, like charges repel each other. What does it mean? Like charges repel each other. What does it mean? Okay, it means this, that positive and positive will repel each other. Similarly, negative and negative will also repel each other. Okay, that is the meaning of like charges. Like charges means same. Okay, like means same, isn't it? Same. Okay, same charges. Positive, they repel each other, and negative also, they repel each other. That means they go away from each other. Okay, positive away, negative away. You bring them together, they will never like to come together. Okay, you push, no matter how hard you push from both sides, okay, they will never like to touch each other. Okay, there is a force of repulsion. Okay, repulsion, so they will never touch. Okay, they will never touch. They will try to, and if you free them, you push them together, and then at this you leave your hand, you remove the force, and then they'll go away like this. Okay, you push them back again, you remove the force, they go away like this, so they repel. Okay, next, point number 2, unlike charges attract each other. So unlike charges attract each other means egg positive charge or egg negative charge. What will happen? they will attract each other. Okay, so a positive charge and a negative charge, two unlike charges. Okay, one positive, one negative. What will happen? They will attract each other. Okay, they will attract each other. Remember this. Okay, so these are the properties of electric charge. Okay, now we will move. Yes, now electric charge, okay, is denoted by a letter called Q. So electric charge is denoted by capital Q. Okay, Q for queen. Okay, queen. No, I'm not able to pronounce queen. Sorry. Okay, so it's a tongue twister for me. So queen. Okay, definitely it's a tongue twister for me. I don't know why it's difficult for me to pronounce that. Queen. Okay. All right, so electric charge is denoted by Q. Okay, Q for queen. Okay, still difficult for me, see. Okay, then electric charge is measured in coulomb. Okay, next point, electric charge. Let me just write here. Okay, then electric charge is measured in coulomb. Okay, coulomb. So electric charge is measured, okay, in coulomb. So remember these points. Okay, very important. Q is the denotation of electric charge, whereas electric charge is measured in a unit called coulomb. Okay, remember that. So I hope you have written it down. Okay, I'm going to erase it, and then we'll go to the next topic, which is quantization of charge. Okay, now we'll go to quantization of charge. Moving on to the next topic, quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. This is a topic. Now, this is a topic, okay, which may be a little bit of a challenge for you, but then it is very easy. Okay, just bear with me and listen. Okay, and then I assure you, okay, you will understand. Okay, so the word itself may be new to you, quantization of charge. Okay, so because in the textbook specifically this word has never been used. Okay, but this should be discussed in this manner. Okay, quantization of charge. So let me explain to you what quantization is. Okay, so quantization of charge, what does it mean? The first thing that we will do is we will break the word quantization, okay, into two parts. So quanti means packet. Okay, the meaning of the word is packet. You are all familiar with packet, nah? Whenever we go to the shop, we get things in packet, is not? Tea leaves are sold in packet, and many items, okay, atta, maida, sugar, milk are sold in packets. No? So we are familiar with packets. Station means process. Okay, of charge, you already know what is charge. So all I had to do is break the word quantization for you. So quantization means packet process. So roughly, okay, in simple words, it means packet making process of charge. Okay, in simple it will be called packet making process of charge. Now but what actually is this quantization of charge? See, to understand this quantization of charge, I'll have to give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. So here, let's go off the topic and let's assume. Okay, let's put ourselves, okay, in the story. Say, assume that, okay, I'll not put myself there, I'll put you there. So let's say that you're a businessman, and being a businessman, you sell items. So you sell items, okay? You have lots and lots of items in your storehouse, okay? Now you sell items. Now you have customers, okay, who buy items from you. So there are customers who buy lots and lots from you. So in order to sell to them, what you are doing is you are making packets, okay? You are making packets and then you are selling them, okay? So this is for those customers who are buying from you in bulk, okay, in huge quantities, okay? So you are making big packets and selling to them. But there are also customers, okay, who don't need, okay, in this much amount, like these fellows, okay, but they require in small amount. So now, being a businessman, okay, you will attend to their needs also, because they are your valuable customers, okay? So you will attend to their needs also. So they require in small amount. So what you will do is, okay, you will make new packets, okay? Here what you will do, you will make new packets. Maybe you will make this packet and maybe you will make this packet, okay? So you have made two more packets. This is the medium packet and this is the small packet. This is the smallest packet, okay? Now here, to understand quantization of charge, we will focus on this packet, the smallest packet, the smallest packet, the smallest packet, okay? The smallest packet, okay, the smallest packet selected by you to sell your item, okay, will be called quantization of your item, okay? I repeat, the smallest packet, okay, we are focusing on the smallest packet. Why? Because the smallest packet selected by you to sell your items will be called quantization of your item, okay? So the smallest packet which you have selected, okay, which you have selected to sell your item to your customer, okay, below this you are not gonna make any smaller packet, okay? So below this is impossible to make any smaller packet. So this is the smallest packet, okay, which you can make to sell your item to the customers, okay, those who want in small amount, okay? So that will be called the quantization of your item. In similar way, okay, now let's come back, okay, let's come back to our topic, quantization of charge. So using the same understanding, okay, how should we understand quantization of charge? Okay, using the same logic, let's try to understand quantization of charge. So quantization of charge will be the smallest packet available for charge is called quantization of charge. All right, so the smallest packet available for charge, okay, is called quantization of charge. Now the question is, who makes these packets? Now in our example, it is you, the businessman, which is you. You are the one who is making this packet, isn't it? But let's come back to our topic. Who is making this charge? So who makes this packet? Who makes this packet? So who makes this packet of charge? It is not made by me, it is not made by you, it is not made by scientists, it is not made by any human beings, okay? Who makes this charge? Who makes this packet? It is made by nature. Nature is making it, okay? So the answer is nature, okay? Nature itself is making this packet, okay? So it is made by nature. So the smallest packet available for charge, okay, is made by nature. And what is this? What is this? What is its value? What is its value? What is the value of one packet? Or what is the value of one packet? What is the value of one packet? What is the value of one packet? Okay, what is its value, or what is the value of 1 packet? Then the value of 1 packet is 1 electron charge. Okay, so the value of 1 packet is, the answer is 1 electron, 1 electron charge. So 1 electron charge, okay, also written as 1e. Okay, 1 electron charge, okay, is present in 1 electron charge is what we call 1 packet. So remember, okay, 1 packet means 1 electron charge. Okay, that is the smallest, okay, that is the smallest packet of charge which we have in nature. Okay, remember that. All right, so 1 electron charge is the value of 1 packet. Now let's make some space and continue the discussion further, because there is so much to discuss here. So remember that 1 electron charge is the value of 1 packet. Now, so this is a packet, this is 1 packet, 1 packet. 1 packet means 1 electron. Okay, so this is 1 electron charge. What is the value of 1 electron charge? 1 electron charge, the value of 1 electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. All right, now what if you want more? Okay, what if you want more than 1? What if you want 2? Then can you get 2? Yes, you can get 2. If you want 2, then get yourself 2 electrons. Okay, get 2 packets. So you go and take 2 packets. 2 packets means you are taking 2 electrons. Okay, that means you are taking 2 times 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, which will give you how much? Okay, you multiply it, it will give you 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so likewise, depending on your need, okay, how much you need, you take that much packet. Okay, so you want 3 charges, take 3 packets, which means 3 electrons. You want 10 charges, take 10 packets, which means 10 electrons. Likewise, okay, you get as much charges as you want. Okay, and then you keep on taking. Suppose you want n charges, so to get n charges you need to take n electrons. So you take and then say you want to get n charges. For n charges you need n electrons. So finally then the net charge will be q. For n electrons, for n number of electrons, okay, for n number of electrons, the net charge will be given by q, and this becomes the formula, a very important formula. Okay, this formula can also be written as q is equal to n into e. You study like this. Okay, बहुत important है. This is very important, very important formula. Okay, it is very important. So what is this q? This is the net charge, okay, which you will receive on taking n number of electrons. All right, so q is net charge, where q is net charge. Okay, q is equal to net charge, and n is equal to number of electrons. Okay, and then e is equal to electron charge. So this is the formula. Okay, q is equal to n into e. This is a very important formula which we have to remember. Now there is, now suppose say you want to take, you want to get say you want to take 2 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. Let's say you want this. Let's say you want this charge. You want this much charge. You want this charge. So you want this charge, 2 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. The question is, can you get this charge? Will you receive the charge? If you ask for this charge, will you receive the charge? The answer is no. The answer is a big no. Now, why won't you receive this charge? You will not receive the charge because, now you write down this also. Remember, okay, remember points, remember this point. So remember this point, that charges Charges are never found in continuous. What is the spelling of continuous? C-O-N-T-I-N-U-O-U-S. In continuous values. Rather, charges are found in discrete values. Okay, what is the meaning of the word discrete? Discrete means levels. Okay, so if you're asking for 2 into 10 to the power minus 19 charge, you will never get it. Why? Because you have to remember this point. Charges are never found in continuous values. Like you got 1.6, then you're expecting 2, 3, 4 like that. No, you'll never get it. Okay, so charges are never occur in continuous values. They always occur in discrete values. That means levels are there. So this is the 1 electron charge level, one level, then 2 electron charge, another level, then 3 electron charge, another level, 3 electron charge, another level, then 4 electron charge, another level, like that, 5 electron charge, 6 electron charge, like that. There are levels. So you can only have those. Okay, you can only have 5 electron charge, you can only have 10 electron charge, you can only have 50 electron charge, you can only have 100 electron charge, you can only have 500 electron charge, like that. Okay, but you cannot just shoot up one random value and say I want to have 9 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. You will never get this. So this kind of specific charges you will never receive. You can only receive what is available. So this is how charges are available in packets. So you have to select a packet. Got it? So the smallest packet that you can get is 1 electron charge. Okay, and if you want more, then just buy more packets. Buy more packets. You want more charges, so get more packets. The more packets you get, the more bigger charge you get. Okay, so this is what quantization of charge is all about. I hope you understood. So we'll do some numericals now. Okay, and with numericals it'll be more easier again. Okay, so remember, my dear students, don't forget the formula. Okay, this formula is very, very important. Net charge is equal to n, number of electrons, multiplied with the electron charge. Okay, this is the charge of 1 electron. Okay, so let's do some numericals, some questions based on what we have just studied right now. So let me erase all of this. If you have any doubts, you can always put it in the comment box. Okay, so let me know. Now let's say there is a body. So there is a body, and then let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's say, so how many number of electrons are here? Here the number of electrons are 12. Okay, and the question is find Q. Q means what? Net charge. If the question is to find the net charge of this on this body, find Q on this body, on this given body, then can we find Q? Yes, it's very easy. So just use the formula of Q, which is N into E. Okay, so N is how much? Count the number of electrons. How many electrons we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. There are 12 electrons, isn't it? So 12, okay, into E. So the answer is this 12E. Okay, or you can also write like this: 12 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That's how easy it is. See? Okay, very simple. You have a body, okay, and then there are 12 electrons in a body. The question is find net charge. So the question provides you with the number of electrons and you are told to find just the net charge. Seems difficult, isn't it, if you don't know the formula? But if you know the formula, it's so easy, because the formula is just the number of electrons multiplied with the charge of 1 electron. If you know the charge of 1 electron, then calculating this becomes very easy. Yes or no? Okay, so this is one question. Then let's do one more from your textbook. Okay, let's do one more from the textbook. In text question, okay, the question is on page 172. So page 172, if you have the textbook, you can flip the textbook and see. And the question is calculate the number of electrons consisting or constituting, I think it's constituting, not consisting. Calculate the number of electrons constituting constituting 1 coulomb of charge. This is the question on your textbook, in text question on page 172. So let's do the answer together. So first of all, read the question thoroughly, okay? This is my this is what I always suggest. Every numerical, try to understand the question. If you don't understand the question, you will not know how to start also. So it's always easy to understand the question first. So let's read the question again. Calculate the number of electrons. Hey, does it ring a bell? Number of electrons. What is which symbol is used to denote the number of electrons? It's N. And see, we have only one formula so far. The formula is Q is equal to N into E. So without any confusion, to solve this question, we'll be using this formula. Yes or no? Okay, we'll be using this formula. So they want us to find the number of electrons. Can you identify which is the number of electron here? It's definitely this one, is it not? So we have to find N. Okay, so we have to find N. Now think smartly here. This formula is made up of 3 components: Q, N, and E. They want us to find N. Now we can only find N, okay, if these 2 values are known. So we have to know these 2 values. We have to know Q and we have to know E. Okay, now we already know E. Yes or no? Yes, we already know E. What is E? E is the charge of 1 electron. Is it not? E is the charge of 1 electron. So E we already know. E value, okay, E value is how much? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. We already know this. So we already know this. Now we need to know this. Do we have this? Yes. The question will provide this information, okay? So the question is providing this information. Where is it? Constituting 1 coulomb. See, 1 coulomb of charge. 1 coulomb of charge. So charge is given to you. Net charge is not. Q is charge is not. The question is provided us. The net charge on the body is 1 coulomb. So we have a body, okay? We have a body, and then we have to find how many electrons are here, okay? They want us to find the number of electrons. Okay, we don't know how many electrons are here. They want us to find the number of electrons here, okay? And the Q is given to you. The net charge of the body is given to you. The net charge is given to you. What is the net charge? 1 coulomb, okay? So the formula we will be using is Q is equal to N into E. We know this. We know this. It's not difficult to find E. N is not. It's not. I want you to do this. Pause the video and calculate, and after that resume the video and check whether you got the correct answer or not. If you got the correct answer, let me know in the comment box. So let's solve. So given, okay, given, this is one of the easiest, okay, easiest numerical in this chapter, okay, believe me. So given, what is given to us? Q is given to us. So 1 coulomb, okay. We know E, which is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And what we are supposed to find? N, okay, we are supposed to find N. So let's find N. So N, so using formula, Q is equal to, let's write we have. It's always good to write these things, okay. We have, we know, as per question, these things, okay, these things convinces the teacher that you are smart, okay. So try to impress the teacher by writing we have, we know these things. Q is equal to NE. So Q is 1, okay, and N we don't know. E we know, which is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So what will we do? Let's keep N here. 1 will be here. So this value comes down here, 10 to the power minus 19. Next, what I will do, I'll bring up this 10 to the power minus 19 upside. That will make 10 to the power 19. So this will give me 1. This is the 1 into, this will come up 10 to the power minus 19 becomes 19 only. And we have 1.6 here, which is N. Okay, let's take this up here. Okay, so what will I do now? I'll remove the decimal. So removing the decimal will bring 110 in the top. Okay, and then now without the decimal, it is 16. Yes or no? Now what I will do is, okay, I'll minimize one number from here. Okay, there are 18 zeros here, 19 zeros here. I'll make it 18. Okay, so I'll remove one and give it to this 10. Okay, so if I remove 1 0, then this 10 will become 100. From where is this extra coming? From 19. I'm taking 1 from here, so now the number will decrease to 18. Yes or no? How much was it? 19. Okay, from 19 I took out 1, so how much remaining? 18. Okay, whom did I give the 0 which I removed? To this fellow. Okay, and then this is 16 is equal to n. Cut. We can cut by 2 also. 2 is a 16, 2 5 is a 10, 0, 2 4 is a 8, 2 2 is a 4, 2 5 is a 10. Well, 25 and 4 we better divide. So 25 will divide 4, so 4 6 is a 24, so 1 in hand, 0.0, 4 2 is a 8, then 2 5, so the answer is 6.25. so 6.25 into 10 to the power 8, okay, is the number of electrons. So n value you got, this is the number of electrons. See, this much electrons are present, in 1 coulomb of charge. Okay, it's a very big number. All right, so this is it, my dear students. This is it. Okay, like this is the first class, the first video on the chapter electricity, and I hope you have understood something. Okay, the next topics will follow likewise. Okay, so do not miss the lectures, do not miss the video. Okay, and I promise you will learn. Okay, so before I go, okay, from based on what we have discussed, I have one small question for you, which I want you to find the answer and give me the answer in the comment box. So what will be the question? It will be similar to what we just did earlier. So let's say there's a body and then there are electrons here. Let me just draw some more here. So altogether, how many electrons are there? Let's say there are 27 electrons are there. Okay, so there are 27 electrons. What I want you to do is to find the value. Okay, find the value of Q. Okay, give me the value of Q. Find the value of Q. So use the formula Q is equal to N into E. Okay, use this formula and get me the answer. The answer you give me in the comment box. So get me the net charge. Okay, get me the net charge for this question. Okay, so it's easy. Okay, we have just discussed a question similar to this one. Calculate and give me the answer in the comment box. So with this, my dear students, I'll end the video here and I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take good care and God bless you all.